All right, Sunday Night Football this week. We got the Bears at the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and company, backs against the wall, coming off a loss against Minnesota Vikings. Bears got the upset win in the slop fest against the San Francisco 49ers. But there's things that concern me about the Packers offense. We know there's no Davante Adams. There's a little lack of weaponry there that scares you on that side of the ball for Green Bay, right? And I'm a little worried about them because at the end of the season last year, and now here I saw it in week one, there's a little bit of a dink and dunk fest by the Green Bay Packers. A lack of aggressive nature by Rodgers to strike downfield, right? It's not, hey, he's one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time, if not my favorite. He's still got an incredibly quick release. He's as accurate as it gets. His arm is just about as strong as anybody in football, so it's still all great. But it's the throws and plays that he turns down that are bothering me right now when I evaluate him. And then let's get into this a little bit. This is where we go inside the numbers, powered by AWS, all right? Last week for the Vikings, Rodgers, behind the line of scrimmage, 6 for 7. All right, great, whoop-de-doo. 0 for 10, or in between 0 to 10 yards, 14 for 17. Okay, great, but again, not the type of plays that are going to scare a defense, below 10-yard completions. 11 through 20 yards, 2 for 4. Okay, so there we had 2 completions that were somewhat aggressive. And then 20-plus yards down the field, 0 for 2 with an interception. And I realized one was a drop, perfect throw to Christian Watson on a go route the first play of the game. But it's that lack of aggressive nature that's scaring me about Green Bay, and I'm holding them to a Super Bowl standard. If they want to go to the Super Bowl, my man number 12's got to start making some plays, all right? The NFL is set up for the quarterbacks to make plays in football right now, and I know we're all worried about interception ratio and all that, but the quarterbacks in the Super Bowl last year threw a lot of interceptions. Burrow, Stafford, interceptions. Mahomes, AFC Championship game, he was in that, right? He threw a pretty, double-digit interceptions last year. Brady threw double-digit interceptions last year. But all those quarterbacks strike the fear into you because they're looking to strike down the field with 20 and 25-plus yard completions all the time. And other than turnovers, explosive plays determine the outcome of a game more than anything in football. All right, so here's my concern. We got down here a little out-and-up move by the receiver. We got another out-and-up move right here by the slot, okay? And then with this, I should say, Christian Watson, he runs an out-and-up comeback, all right? And then we're going to have a out route and then a guy coming over the middle on the cross with A.J. Dillon swinging out. And really, Rodgers here is looking over here at start, and we're going to get to that in a second. So he's evaluating these two guys and what he's got here. And then here's his third read right over the middle, this guy here, okay? All right, and this is where, let's go to the next frame here. And as you can see, it's playing out. He has already looked over here. His eyes have already gone here. He didn't like what he saw because he's getting kind of off coverage, and they're kind of looking for something down the field here. So he doesn't like the way this looks. He doesn't like the way this looks, all right? As you can see right now, his eyes are going right down the middle of the field. The pocket is perfect. You can't ask for a better pocket if you're a quarterback in the NFL, all right? And as of right now, yes, we see Sammy Watkins coming over the middle. There is a linebacker in the middle, all right? But we can all tell, and we can all agree, you, me, whoever, right? There's a huge area here to be had. And he's just about to clear into that area. And like I said, the pocket's clean. And to me right now, Josh Allen, Herbert, Burrow, right, Mahomes, they're going to go, wait, I got a guy here. I'm going to pat the ball one other time and just let him clear, and I'm going to throw the ball right here, and we're going to get a 20-yard completion and maybe a touchdown. Who knows if he makes a guy miss, right? That's a play that's there to be had. It's a good call by offensive coordinator, head coach Matt LaFleur, but for some reason, Rodgers is very quick to get off of it. And now let's go to the next frame, okay? Next frame, you can see here. It's clear. I mean, this is open in the NFL. There's plenty of room for maybe the greatest thrower in the history of football, to throw that ball in there and get a big completion. And this is what I see a little too much right now out of Aaron Rodgers. He's already given up on that, and he's going to throw to here, which is a dicier decision with a guy bearing down on the tailback. But I don't know what it is right now. And there's a lack of aggressive nature out of Rodgers that I don't understand. It's a little bit too much of a dink and dunk fest. Let's go to the next frame. And as you see, look, I mean, to me, this was the diciest decision of all, right? I mean, this is the one where you can get hit, boom, ball flies in the air. It could be an interception, or he catches it, and as soon as he tucks it away, he gets hit, and boom, he fumbles. There's just that to me was not the right play there. And to me, this is something that's showing up a lot in Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers' game right now that I get concerned about. You know, they cannot go to the Super Bowl. I'm holding them to that standard because that's what they expect up in Green Bay by being a dink and dunk football team, right? They're not as good as the 2016, 2017 Patriots where they can just go 5 yards here, 8 yards here, 5 yards here, 8 yards here. They need old number 12 here to throw some lasers down the field and take some pressure off the offense and make some plays that way. That's something that's missing in Green Bay. Let's see if they can do it this week on Sunday Night Football at home against the Bears. Big Week 2 matchup for Green Bay, especially, who we're all expecting to be a major player in the Super Bowl conversation. Check it out, Sunday Night Football. I'll be there. You better be there too. See ya. Thanks for watching, homies. Hit subscribe to see all my unbuttoned videos. You get to see me, Ahmed Fareed, all the big player breakdowns, game breakdowns, player interviews, and my film analysis. So please subscribe. Chris Simms Unbuttoned. Peace out.